Lucena, officially the city of Lucena, Tagalog, Lungsod ng Lucena, known simply as Lucena City, is a second-class highly urbanized city in Calabarzon, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population of 266,248 people. It is the capital of the province of Quezon but governed administratively independent from the province. For statistical and geographical purposes, Lucena is grouped with the province. History. Early history. In the 1570s, Captain Juan de Salcedo first explored what was the province of Tayabas. The Franciscan priests Juan de Plasencia and Diego de Oropesa between 1580 and 1583 founded its town, also named Tayabas. Tayabas was organized by the Spaniards through the Franciscan missionaries and Lucena was just one of its barrios. The Spaniards of the 16th century called the area Buenavista because of its scenic beauty. Several years later, the barrio was renamed Oroqueta. A century later, Muslim pirates began terrorizing the entire Philippine coastline, and Oroqueta was not spared from the notorious raids. The barrio folks built forts along the seashores to defend it against the attacking pirates along the coast, particularly in the present-day Cata and in Barangay Mayo, though these structures are no longer extant. Hence, the place became known as Cata, the Spanish form of the Tagalog Cuda, fort. The growth of local maritime trade facilitated in the Cata port and the final defeat of Moro pirates plying the Luzon and Visayan waters, afforded the growth of Lucena as a town which eventually led to its being the capital of Tayabas, Quezon Province in 1901. Finally on November 5, 1879, the Orden Superior Civil officially adopted the name Lucena in honor of a Spanish friar by the name of Father Mariano Granja in Andalusia, Spain. Fr. Granja was responsible for the development of the barrio that became a parish in 1881. Lucena became an independent municipality on June 1, 1882. During the 1896 Philippine Revolution, the people of Lucena showed their brand of patriotism. José Zaballero led the local revolutionists who were under the barrage of Spanish muskets. Later, Miguel Arguelles with José Barcelona as president formed a revolutionary government in Lucena. After Aguinaldo proclaimed the nation's independence on June 12, 1898 in Kawit, Cavite, Gen. Miguel Malvar, as commanding general for southern Luzon, took over Tayabas province on August 15, 1898. Don Crisanto Marquez became Lucena's first elected municipal president during the First Philippine Republic. Modern history. Lucena's fertile soil became soaked with the blood of many Filipinos and Americans at the outbreak of the Filipino-American War in 1899. The foreigners established a civil government in the country, and on March 12, 1901, the provincial capital was transferred from Tayabas to Lucena. During the Second World War, the Japanese Imperial Force occupied Lucena on December 27, 1941, 19 days after they set foot on Philippine soil. But the underground resistance movement was so tenacious in Lucena that by January 25, 1945, even before the Americans have returned, the Hunters ROTC guerrillas penetrated into the town and successfully drove out the Japanese. The rest of Quezon Province, new name of Tayabas Province, had to wait for the American Liberation Forces and the Philippine Commonwealth troops to hand freedom on April 4 of that same year. On June 17, 1961, by virtue of Republic Act No. 3271, Lucena was made into a chartered city through the efforts of then-Congressman Manuel S. Enverga. It was officially inaugurated on August 19, 1962, during the 84th anniversary of Manuel Luis Quezon. On July 1, 1991, Lucena became a highly urbanized city. In May 2014, the Lucena City Public Market was razed by fire while festivities were being held for the culmination of Pasayahan sa Lucena a few blocks away. The whole block of the public market building was burned down. Through the cooperation of firefighters from Saraya, Tayabas, Pagbalao and Lucena. In October 2016, a new state-of-the-art public market building was opened to the public. The two-story building, which reportedly cost 99 million pesos to build, was financed through loans. According to the article, the Lucena public market was also burned down in 1965 along with huge parts of the city. Geography. The city proper is wedged between two rivers, Dumaca River on the east and Iam River on the west. 7 other rivers and 6 creeks serve as natural drainage for the city. Its port on the coast along Tayabas Bay is home to several boat and ferry lines operating and serving the sea lanes between Lucena and the different points in the region and as far as the Visayas. There exists a Lucena airport, but no commercial flights come to the city. Light aircraft can, however, make use of the facilities. Being the provincial capital, Lucena is host to most of the branches of governmental agencies, businesses, banks and service facilities in the southern Tagalog region. Barangays. Lucena is politically subdivided into 33 barangays. Climate. Lucena falls under Type 3 of the Coronas climatic classification system. It is characterized by no pronounced wet and dry seasons. Generally, the wet season is from June to November and sometimes extends up to December when the southwest monsoon is predominant. The dry season is from January to May but is sometimes interrupted by erratic rainfall. The annual mean temperature is 27 degrees Celsius 81 degrees Fahrenheit, with February as the coldest month with temperatures dropping to 20 degrees Celsius 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and May as the warmest month with temperatures reaching up to 35 degrees Celsius 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Habagat monsoon winds pass through the province from June to October while northeasterly winds or amihan blows through the islands from December to February. Demographics. Economy. Commercial. Economic activities in Lucena are heavily concentrated in the Poblacion, Bayan, and other suburban barangays where the highly dense and constricted Central Business District (CBD) is home to a large cluster of different business enterprises. As population grows in tandem with new and promising business prospects, business activities spill over adjoining barangays, thus forming mini-satellite commercial areas. Other commercial strips are located in the Poblacion and suburban barangays where both retail and wholesale trade, including other essential services, are being engaged in. SM City Lucena is the biggest mall in the city located in Ibabang Dupe, which is one of the first SM malls in Luzon. Other shopping centers include, SM Savemore Agora, Super Metro Lucena, Pacific Mall Lucena and many more. Industrial. Big factories and warehouses are present in these suburban barangays like San Miguel Brewery, Coca-Cola Bottlers Philippines, Inc., PepsiCo Philippines, Inc., Asia Brewery, Inc., Nestlé Philippines, and Ginebra San Miguel, Inc., formerly Latandenya Distillers Inc., do business in sales, distribution, and transport of assorted business products in bulk. Of the total 8,316.90 hectare land area of Lucena City, 19% or 1,651.77 hectares cover the existing built-up area. Almost 3% of this or 46.62 hectares cover the industrial section, located in different barangays of the city. These areas are home to significant industrial and manufacturing activities. Industry in Lucena produces a sustainable amount of agro-industrial-based products, dried and smoked fish, distilled liquors, bamboo and rattan furniture, ornamental flowers, plants, vegetable as well as meat products. Lucena is also known as the Coca Palm City of the South. Nestled midst a wide expanse of coconut lands, Lucena has coconut oil mills which produce oil-based household products like cooking oil, soap, lard, margarine, and oil-based medicines. The well-known J&J oil, Exora cooking oil and vegetable lard, Miyami cooking oil are proudly made in this city. Tantuco Industries, J&J Oil Industries and Monaco Oil Company are some coconut oil companies in the city. Car assembly and manufacturing plants have also established in the city, while Manila-based car shops are starting to put up some branches like Isuzu Lucena, SFM Lucena, and Photon Motor. Places of interest. Road network provides access from all key cities and towns in the island of Luzon to this highly urbanized city. Well-paved radial and bypass routes crisscrossing in and out of the city facilitate the transport of unlimited assortment of merchandise, supplies, and raw materials to and from the city on a round-the-clock basis. Over the years, it was observed that a growing number of visitors from other places come to Lucena. Travelers of various types and sizes are drawn to Lucena because of modern facilities and good amenities that could be found in the city, such as the Quezon Convention Center. When the city of Lucena hosted the 2004 SEABA Under-18 Championship qualifying tournament for the 2004 FIBA Asia Under-18 Championship in India, Kalalayan Civic Center, Centro Pastoral Auditorium, Alcala Sports Complex, a two-time host of a Palarong Pambansa 1976, 1989, Manuel S. Inverga University Foundation Gymnasium, Sacred Heart College Gymnasium, and Marcial Punzalan Gymnasium. Religious landmarks. St. Ferdinand Cathedral, Barangay V. St. Jude Thaddeus Parish Church, Barangay Kata. Our Lady of Carmelite Monastery, Barangay 11. Our Lady of Lourdes Parish Church, Barangay Ibabing Iam. Our Lady of Peñafrancia Parish Church Diocesan Shrine, Hermanas Capistrano Subdivision, Barangay Gulong Gulong. St. Alphonsus Regional Seminary, Barangay Isabang. St. Andrew the Apostle Chapel, Camp Guillermo Nakar, Barangay Gulong Gulong. Church of the Holy Face of Jesus, University Village site, Barangay Ibabing Dupe. St. Raphael the Archangel Parish, Barangay Dalahican. St. Isidore Labrador, Barangay Ibabing Dupe. Holy Family Church, Centro Pastoral Compound, Barangay Isabang. Our Lady of Miraculous Medal Chapel, Barangay Ix. Historic landmarks. Alcala Sports Complex, QNHS Compound. Camp Guillermo Nakar, AFP Southern Luzon Command. Lucena City Hall, Maine. President Manuel L. Quezon Monument, Perez Park. Quezon Provincial Capital. Quezon Convention Center. Natural attractions. Botanical Garden, Orchids Country Farm, Perez Park, Eco Park. Festivals. Pasayahan sa Lucena was conceptualized to showcase the natural and ecological interrelationship and independence between nature and man. It also promotes the ways of life inherent among the people of Lucena. All these find exquisite and appreciative expressions through a mammoth gathering of colors, outlandish costumes and symbolic floats reminiscent of Mardi Gras in Rio de Janeiro and New Orleans. Originally intended as 3 days of spirited merrymaking in the streets, the event has become a week-long tourist attraction, culminating on May 30 in time for the celebration of the Feast of St. Ferdinand, the patron saint of Lucena. Another feast highlighting the entire celebration is the Chami Festival that would feature Lucena's very own Pansit delicacy. The traditional Chami Festival has a contest of who can cook the most delicious chami. The contestants line up along Quezon Avenue, the city's main road, armed with their cooking utensils and will be provided free chami noodles, meat and other condiments for the cooking fest. All participants were also given cash incentive, gift packs from various sponsors. After the cooking, the spectators were given a chance to eat for free the different taste of chami. They wanted that through this chami cooking festival this city will become a destination of our local and foreign tourists every merry month of May. Local government. Pursuant to Chapter 2, Title 2, Book 3 of Republic Act No. 7160 or the Local Government Code of 1991, the city government is to be composed of a mayor, alcalde, a vice-mayor, vice-alcalde, and members kagawad, of the legislative branch Sangguniang Panlungsod alongside a secretary to the said legislature, all of which are elected to a 3-year term and are eligible to run for 3 consecutive terms. Former mayors of Lucena City. Head of the municipality during the Spanish occupation. Jorge Zaballero, 1896, Captain Municipal. Crisanto Marquez, first municipal president of Lucena, municipal presidents during the American civil government. Gabriel Cord, 1902-1903. Gregorio Marquez, 1903-1904. Juan Carmona, 1904-1906. Venancio Quiblar, 1906-1910. Feliciano Zolita, 1910-1912. Fortunato Alvarez, 1912-1916. Pedro Nieva, 1916-1919, 1919-1922. Jose Nava, 1922-1925. Venancio Quiblar, 1925-1928. Domingo Gamboa, 1928-1931. Fernando Barcelona, 1931-1934, mayors under the Commonwealth government. Federico V. Marquez, 1940-1943. Jose Mendoza, 1943-1944. Teotimo Atienza, 1944-1945, acting mayors, after World War II. Julian Zolita, April 1945. Federico Marquez, May 1945. Honorio Abadia, October 1946, elected mayors. Amando Zaballero, 1947-1952. Honorio Abadia, 1952-1955. Casto T. Profugo, 1955-1960, 1961-1963. Mario L. Tiguero, 1963-1967, 1967-1971, 1971-1981, 1981-1986. Euclides of Seed, May 1986 to November 1987, appointed. Romeo Mendoza, December 4 to 7, 1987, appointed. Julio T. Alzona, December 8, 1987 to February 7, 1988, appointed. Cesar Zaballero, February 8, 1988 to June 1992. Ramon Y. Talaga Jr., 1992 to 1995, 1995 to 1998. Bernard G. Tiguero, 1998 May 12, 2000. Ramon Y. Talaga Jr., May 13, 2000 to June 30, 2010. Barbara, Ruby, C. Talaga, 2010 October 2012. Roderick, Dondon, A. Alcala, November 2012 to June 30, 2013, 2013 to 2016, 2016 present. Infrastructure. Transportation. Lucena City has a central transportation hub aptly called the Lucena Grand Central Terminal located in Barangay Ilayang Dupe, just midway through the Bicol region and back. New and modern buses ply the route Bundia, LRT-1 Lucena, EDSA Pasay Lucena, Cubao, Camias Lucena and Alabang, Starmal Lucena. It serves not only Manila-bound buses but also buses going toward the upland and far-flung areas of Quezon Province, particularly Bondoc Peninsula towns. Bus companies such as Jack Liner, Lucena Lines, Jam Liner, DLTBCO and N. De La Rosa bus lines bring passengers to Manila and Lucena back and forth. Lucena also has a wide network of jeepney routes, all emanating from the city proper Bayan, and reaching out to the major barangays of the city, as well as nearby towns. Thousands of tricycles also roam the streets of the city, bringing passengers right at their point of destination. These tricycles usually are the mode of transport when night falls. The South Luzon Expressway SLEX Toll Road 4 TR4 extension from Santo Tomas, Batangas will end in Lucena City at the connection of Old Manila South Road. It will be finished by 2019. There exists a Lucena Airport, but no commercial flights come to the city. Light aircraft can, however, make use of the facilities. The Philippine National Railways PNR is on the process of rehabilitating the existing Manila-Bicol and Baguio-Bicol railway line, which includes stops in Quezon Province, including PNR Lucena Station, which traditionally then is a major loading and pickup point for passengers and cargoes alike when the railway system was once the primary transportation mode going to Manila. Modern air-conditioned coaches will ply this route. The port of Lucena, located 130 kilometers 81 miles southeast of Manila, is known as the gateway and melting pot city of southern Luzon. The port complex is built along the fishing village of Barangay Talao-Talao, a kilometer away to the east of Dalahican Fishing Port. The total port area of TMO Lucena is 5,174.75 square meters, 55,700.5 square feet. Operational area of 576.00 square meters and commercial area of 4,598.75 square meters as delineated under Executive Order No. 199 dated September 20, 1994 signed by then-President Fidel V. Ramos. The port is accessible via the paved provincial road connecting the Dalahican Road and a rough causeway leading to the port. It is 27 nautical miles to Dalahican, and 57 nautical miles to Batangas City and sea distance to Manila is 150 nautical miles. Passenger ferry services include Montenegro Shipping Lines, Phil Nippon Kioy, and Blue Water Jet Communication. Lucena City is served by landline and mobile phone companies like the Philippine Long Distance Telephone Company, PLDT, and Digitel Telecommunications, PLDT Digitel. Major mobile phone providers in the area include Globe, Smart, and Sun Cellular. Hospitals. Lucena has private and public hospitals that are capable of providing most common and advanced medical services, as well as in handling medical emergencies. Both types of institutions are considered to provide the same standard of healthcare and services, differing mainly with the medical and diagnostic facilities at hand. These are staffed with qualified medical practitioners that are well versed in English. The doctors are graduates of the many top reputable medical schools in the Philippines. Most have pursued further studies and training in the United States. Likewise, the nurses are the products of the many credible nursing schools in the country. These same institutions have produced the many Filipino nurses working in the United States, Europe, Middle East, and other parts of the world. Education. In 2006, the city had a literacy rate of 98.6%. It has numerous number of tertiary and secondary schools, including public and private. The tertiary education system in Lucena provides instruction and training in fields of study, both for baccalaureate degrees and vocational courses. Institutions offering degree programs including liberal arts, arts and sciences, engineering, and information technology include the Lucena campus of Southern Luzon State University, STI College Lucena along Quezon Avenue corner Don Perez Street, Abe International College of Business and Economics along Quezon Avenue, Philtech Institute of Arts and Technology Inc. PIAT, Manuel S. Inverga University Foundation, City College of Lucena along the Maharlika Highway, Columbus College Lucena, Sacred Heart College, the oldest Catholic school in Quezon Province, Maryhill College, Holy Rosary Catholic School. Aside from tertiary schools, the city also has an expanse footprint on the preschool, primary and secondary levels of education, both in public and private schools. There are numerous daycare centers found all over the city. Notable people. Proceso J. Alcala, 12th Secretary of the Department of Agriculture and graduate of Luzonian University Foundation, now MSEUF. Jesse Delosa, 43rd AFP Chief of Staff and graduate of Quezon National High School. Jenny Miller, Filipina actress and graduate of Manuel S. Inverga University Foundation. Mau Marcelo, first winner of Philippine Idol Talent Search in 2006 and graduate of Manuel S. Inverga University Foundation. Neil Sessi, film and theater actor at GMA Network. Paz Marquez Benitez, Filipina short story writer and graduate of Quezon National High School. Sister cities. Tayabas City. References. External links. Quezon Province website. Philippine Standard Geographic Code. Philippine Census Information. http://newsinfo.inquirer. Net 296,250, SC unseats Lucena Mayor orders Vice Mayor to take over.